It just smells like butt. I have 58 nail polishes. It smelled like pus. You look scary. Hey everybody, it's Jasmine and I'm super excited to get straight into today's video. Today we're doing my summer empties and I am super excited because I think out of all of my empties videos, I think the last one I said was my biggest one, but no. We have topped it here. This quarantine has made me use up so many products. So I have a lot as far as skincare and nails are concerned. So I'm gonna try and breeze through those really quick in this portion of the video. As always with my empties, I always categorize it. So you will see the timestamps in the description box below. I have categories of makeup, skincare, hair care, miscellaneous, and nails. I'm gonna start off with nails here because I have 58 nail polishes that I went through. And you might be wondering, are you drinking them? What's happening there? Girlfriend, if you haven't caught on, I have my own small business where I make press-on nails and I am super excited to just announce it yet again. It's shopbeautybyjasmineyin.com. So if you want to go ahead and grab some little nails for you and your girlfriends, then definitely check it out. So I have a plethora of nail polish colors and brands. I'm not going to go through every single one, but because that's a waste of time. But I am going to show you what it all kind of looks like. Yeah, you see it? Yes. So I have a lot of different brands in this bag, ranging from Essie, OPI, I have things from ShopMissA, Kiss. Oh, and I really want to highlight this brand, Modelones. This top coat, this UV gel top coat is the best I have ever tried. It's the best on the market. It literally has no stickiness and it literally seals in every single design like it's nobody's business. I went through maybe I think 5 of these in here. So it's definitely one that I highly recommend and it's what I use to set all of my press-on nails. I am doing a quality check with all of the nails to make sure that they are scratch resistant and as weatherproof as possible. So I do want to give you guys quality when it does come to the nail. So this is what I use to set everything in. Of course, I also have other plain top coats like from Essie and stuff, but those ones are mostly just used to set the layers in place while I'm working. And yeah, that's all I got. I have a plethora of colors, but I mean, that's a little boring to show you guys. Imagine the color of the rainbow, but times 10. Now I did mention that there's a lot of skincare for this video. I'm not gonna go in any specific order with the skincare. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna give you guys my little mini review. So let's go ahead and start with the Creme Shop. I feel like you guys never really hear me talk about the Creme Shop really in general anymore. I remember I won one of their giveaways and I got like a big package of their makeup, and quite honestly, I didn't really like the makeup that they sent me. It was very dry and I don't know, just very lackluster. And I feel like that kind of goes the same with this serum. So this one is the Rise and Shine Ampoule Serum, and this is lemongrass and vitamin C. Vitamin C is great to brighten the skin and to clear the skin of any sunspots or anything like that. And I felt like this was very mediocre and it only really offered hydration to the skin. Speaking of hydration, you guys know that I love my face oils. Face oils to me just lock in everything in my nighttime skincare routine. It's the reason why you guys see that my skin is so soft and smooth. It's because of face oil. I have to give it 100% credit. So the one that I ended up using is this Biossance one. I'm almost done with my First Aid Beauty nighttime oil, but the Biossance Rose Oil and their tea tree oils are so amazing. I have those on backup right now. So once I'm done with the First Aid Beauty, I have a full size of this ready to go. And I have used so many of the Biossance oils, and I kid you not, I think it's like the best on the market. It is clean, it is relatively affordable, and it definitely goes on sale from time to time. So definitely get your hands on it if you're at Sephora or if you are just looking to get a new skincare brand to fall in love with. Every single Empties, I mention some type of lip balm, and I'm not sorry about it because, you know, sometimes you're just dry, sometimes you're crusty, and this time around I finished 2 full lip balms. I have a lot more that I'm going through and that I'm almost done with, in which you will see in the next season's hits and misses. But this one is the Preventative Measures After Hours Lip Balm, and this took me about like 4 months to finish. Through and through. Yes, even scraping the inside of this baby, there's nothing left in here. Thank you, Sydney, for getting it for me. This lip balm was like $7, which that's expensive. And then I also have the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. This is just the brand new formulaed one, and I really do like this. I think this is definitely my top pick from the entire Bite Beauty lip category. So if you are looking for something that'll stick onto your lips and that'll really hydrate them throughout the entire night, Agave lip balm. Sunscreen is so important to me. I think the one thing that my mom has always told me since I was younger is to always apply SPF every single day, and I haven't skipped a day. I mean, that's a lie. That's a lie. Sorry, I'm not gonna edit that out. That was a lie. I'm gonna own up to it. But there are very few days that I do miss, but I do try to make sure that I have some type of sunscreen on my face, and so I used up the Shiseido Senka sunscreen, and this is SPF 50. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love Shiseido sunscreens because they go on clear. It's so lightweight yet so hydrating on the skin. Doesn't smell like sunscreen at all. This one you can get, I believe, on Yes Style. If you can, I bought this off of a seller on Mercari because she had like 2 and then she like bundled it. So I got that there. And the other one that I have is something from like the complete opposite side of the spectrum. I don't like this. I don't recommend it, but I did use it up. And it is the Australian Gold Mineral Lotion Non-Greasy Sunscreen SPF 50. This was actually featured in last month's Hits and Misses as my miss product. And it's because it has the worst white cast on the skin. You literally look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, but not friendly. You look scary. It's horrible. So I would not recommend this to anyone, not even for your body. For the face, it literally just dries down white. It cannot budge, and it leaves like this really weird film on the skin, almost as if you do like soap brows and you just left the soap on your skin. It's really odd. It's really strange, and I just would say save your money, dude. Get some Shiseido. I have this serum from Derma. It's the Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum. This is great for hydration, and it also helps with the fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. I did like this more than some of the other serums that I have tried from Derma. I think my top 2 is the Vitamin C serum and this one. Would I repurchase? Yes, this is definitely one of those items where I can find at the drugstore. It's a clean beauty brand, and I can use a coupon on it. So definitely 100% recommend. Revolution Cica Cream. Cica is great for just redness, inflammation, and just making sure that your skin is just moisturized and ready for makeup application. Now this one is calming on the skin, but I feel like I needed extra moisture. I felt like this was really heavy for what it was, and although my skin did not look red or it didn't look irritated at all, I just felt like I needed more from this. So majority of the time I would just layer up with another moisturizer. I know a lot of people get on my ass for not double cleansing sometimes. By double cleansing, I mean like with an oil first and then a regular cleanser. There are just some days where I just want to hop in the shower and just like take off my makeup, and I feel like the Kiehl's Calendula Deep Cleansing Foaming Face Wash does the trick for me. Of course, I do double cleanse, you know, I wash off my makeup first and then I do another pump to cleanse the rest of my skin. I feel like this one really just melts off everything. It just cleanses all of the makeup. I don't have any residue. It foams up beautifully. A little bit goes a long way. One pump to wipe off my makeup like in the shower. Yeah, I love it so much. This stuff is relatively affordable. It's definitely not the most affordable cleanser, but it's definitely not the most expensive. Ooh, speaking of that Derma E vitamin C serum, here it is. So this one's amazing. It smells like Fruit Loops. It smells so delectable and sweet, and I feel like this one worked way better than the Creme Shop one that I mentioned earlier. This one really did make my face feel brightened, and I felt like I just looked better at the end of the day. It could have been because this had hyaluronic acid in it, so it also offered a bunch of hydration to the skin. Highly recommend this as well. Derma E is just a great brand overall. My boyfriend really loves their CBD line. I gave him everything that I was sent in PR, and he like literally drinks it up. So love that for him. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of Shiseido. I'm gonna do like a little Shiseido review. As you guys know, I do work for them, but I purchase everything by myself. So let's actually start off with the cleanser. So this one is the Complete Cleansing Microfoam Cleanse and Remove. This is another item that definitely removes your makeup. It's one of those items that I actually use first before I go in with an actual cleanser. This stuff really just removes that first layer of makeup, all of your foundation, all of your waterproof mascara. Everything that you wore that day melts off in an instant with this product. This is a little expensive, but if you do keep an eye out on it at Ulta, sometimes it does go on sale. I think the last time it went on sale for half off. So that's a great deal. It's a steal if I do say so myself, and highly recommend this beautiful foaming cleanser. After I cleanse my face, I always go in with a softener, and this Wrinkle Resist 24 softener is discontinued now because they changed their entire Benefiance line. Benefiance is one of my personal favorite lines in the Shiseido collection because it helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and also provides like the most intense hydration without feeling like anything on the skin. It's beautiful. So I'm really sad that this one is being discontinued, but I actually believe that there's a new Benefiance softener. It's just that it's not called Wrinkle Resist 24. I believe it's called Wrinkle Smoothing. So she's gone, but she's not forgotten. I felt like that was a really weird review, but essentially what softeners do, it goes really deep down into the skin, and it's almost like a liquid lotion if you want to think about it that way. Really hydrates the skin, and everything that you put on top will go deeper because of that first layer. So speaking of Benefiance, I actually finished the Wrinkle Smoothing Cream. Yes, yes, yes. If you're thinking about getting anything from Shiseido, any type of moisturizer, Benefiance is the way to go. This stuff lasts so freaking long, and it's just so luxurious. A little bit goes a very long way, and I swear your skin feels hydrated all freaking day. It's just beautiful. This package feels so luxe. Yes, it may be expensive, but you know what? Sometimes Shiseido has those little gift boxes, and because we are getting into the holiday season, typically for Shiseido holiday, they come out with these boxes, and they typically have like a full-size Benefiance, and then they have like the softener, and then they have the Ultimune, and then they also have some cleansers in there. So keep a lookout for holiday Shiseido stuff because you get a really good deal, girlfriend. And then here I have a sample of another discontinued item from Shiseido. This is the Bioperformance Lift Dynamic Cream. I am using up my last full-size Lift Dynamic Cream, but I do want to talk about this because they did discontinue this to launch something new called the Vital Perfect line, and that is supposed to just really wrinkle smooth. Now, Benefiance is going to be a little bit like a little sister to the new Vital Perfect line, but if you are somebody who's a lot older and who actually suffers from deep set wrinkles and who's really looking to smooth it out, then the new Vital Perfect line is very similar to Bioperformance. It just works a lot better and a lot faster. And the only reason why I am using the rest of my Bioperformance is because it literally just makes me feel like I am doing like the most extra step to preventing my skin from aging. That's it. That's it. That's all. Okay, so I want to go ahead and talk about some of my OFRA stuff because it's been staring at me. So I have the B5 serum. Yes. I know no one talks about OFRA skincare, but yes, get it. I know it's small and I know I went through it really fast, but this is the most hydrating serum I think I've ever tried. It's so beautiful on the skin. And then on top of that, I finished the Peptide Moisturizer. This, when I first used it, it was like beautiful. It was amazing. My skin has never felt smoother in my life. And then as I kept going, I think I just got tired of it. I got tired of the way it felt on the skin because it did have a green tint. So it's supposed to cancel out any redness, but typically I'm not really red. Sometimes I am, but like not all the time. And I felt like with this, although it did make my skin feel soft and smooth, at the end of it, I was just ready for it to retire. I promise we are almost done. We got a lot of skincare here. I have the Revolution Hyaluronic Acid. This was actually in my client kit. Before I start the makeup on any of my clients, I like to prep their skin with some type of hydration because you'd be surprised that a lot of clients actually don't do any skin prep before they get their makeup done. So to have hyaluronic acid to just really revive and replump the skin is really important to me. This is another item that I had in my client kit. This is the H2O Dual Action Eye Makeup Remover. This was great because not only did it help really remove the makeup, but I do have a makeup palette that I do have to squeeze my foundations and other things on there. And sometimes the foundation can stain that palette, so I use this one as like a cleaning agent to really just wipe it down. So this stuff was really great. I feel like these small little duo cleansers really last a long time in my kit because I don't need a lot. Who has tried Trader Joe's skincare? I feel like not a lot of people do. I feel like if you do, it's mostly like the hand creams and stuff or their tea tree shampoo and conditioner. But this one is actually their Pineapple Papaya Enzyme Mask. This smelled really weird. It smelled like pus. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. It did help exfoliate my skin, but I felt like it wasn't the best. I went through another Ampoule, and this is by Pure Heals, and it's the By Nature Village, and this is the Centella 90 Ampoule. I actually got this in a Star Skin box, and this was really amazing because I felt like it was like super hydrating and it was almost like a jelly-ish texture, so it really just helped maintain all of that moisture on the skin. Here's another mask. This is by Enlight. It's their Super Face Claytime Mask. This used to be my all-time favorite. This is discontinued. And sadly, this was my last backup, and I know you do see a little bit in there, but it's clay, and it did end up drying out on me during like the last few times I was using it. This is one of those masks that really extracts everything from the skin, so it does kind of hurt when it starts to dry up, but it works really well, and I feel like I've never tried any other clay mask that really pulls the skin of its impurities. God, I'm still on skincare. So same thing in that Star Skin box. I actually got the Essence Herb Black Tea Scrub, and I actually had this in my shower. As a lot of you guys know, I don't do a lot of physical exfoliants, so majority of the time when I was using this, I was actually using it on my body after I shaved, just so I didn't get any ingrown hairs. This smelled delightful because it is black tea. It just smelled so delicious in this shower with all of the steam. It just felt like I was in like a tea bath. It was great. First Aid Beauty, yes. So I have the Ultra Repair Hydrating Toner, and this has wild oat, and it's supposed to hydrate, soothe, and strengthen. I almost had a tongue twister there. Now I do have a whole video reviewing all of the First Aid Beauty items in my collection, so if you haven't seen that, I'll highly recommend it. This is actually the one item I actually forgot to mention because I finished it up and I actually already tossed it in my empties. So I'm going to be just doing my last minute review on this. It felt like it burned my skin on some occasions, which is really odd because First Aid Beauty is meant for sensitive skin. So I don't know if I 100% recommend this, especially if you get it around the eye area. It really burns. So I don't know if I recommend this one, to be honest. This is like a good 3 out of 5 for me. And then you guys already know my review from the video, but this is the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration and Facial Radiance Pads. I did try to make it a point to go through some of my smaller mini items because I just had one too many things in my collection, okay? So I used up the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. I don't know about you, but this kind of smells like butt. It really does not smell good, but it does work. I feel like it really hydrates the skin and it makes my skin look really pretty the next day. I don't think I'd spend my full money on it. I think if it was gifted to me, yes, I'd use it, but I think the scent is just so off-putting. It just smells like butt. I have another Biossance item. This is the gel moisturizer. This had like one use in it. I can't give you a review. I can't. It was hydrating. Thank you. That's it. That's all I got. And then I have this Philosophy Time in a Bottle. This was magical. I felt like this really helped renew my skin. I felt like whenever I used it, my skin looked bright, it looked refreshed. And I feel as if Philosophy is one of those brands that primarily gets its hype from like their one basic cleanser and then like their body stuff during the holidays, right? But I've never heard anyone talk about the skincare, and I feel like I need like the full bottle of this because the sample was so amazing for me to use, and there was a lot in here, surprisingly. I know it's so small, but a little bit went such a long way, and it just, my skin just drank it up, and it was just beautiful. My last skincare jars. Yes. So this was a little nasty, and you might be thinking, oh my god, you used Olay? They test on animals. Now listen, I'm gonna be upfront and honest that like 95% of my collection is cruelty free, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Okay, thank you. But I had this for about 3-ish years and it just wouldn't go away. And this was actually one of the items that I wanted to finish because it really did help my skin. Every single time I had a really stubborn acne spot, I would go ahead and use this mask. This is the Regenerist Luminous Gel Moisturizer Overnight Mask. I don't know if they sell this anymore because they used to sell it at Ulta, and I used to recommend it to people who suffered from acne, and I recommended it to brides specifically who had acne and was like, oh, I've tried everything and nothing worked. And whenever I recommended this to them, they thought, oh my god, it just helped it overnight. So I don't know if they sell it anymore because I recommended it to some brides and they couldn't find it. So this stuff is really great if you are an Olay fan. I don't think I'd repurchase it again just because Olay tests on animals. Now we have the holy grail item here, the Derma Scar Gel. I am on my second bottle now, and this stuff is amazing. Every single time I have an acne scar or I have a sunspot, I will put this on my skin day and night. Make sure you are using SPF with it. This stuff really does work. If you guys want to see the action of this product on acne skin, then definitely check out my how I cleared my acne video. This was my holy grail back then, and it's still my holy grail now. Highly recommend this. We're gonna finish off skincare with some sheet mask. I know you guys are tired of me, but listen, you guys like long videos, so here they are. Eliza Vecca comes out with amazing masks. I feel like from all of the face masks that I've tried, Eliza Vecca is probably one of my favorites. This one is the Milky Piggy, and it's the 24K Gold. Love it. This one's by JJ Young, and it is the Vitamin C 3-step sheet mask. So it comes with a toner, an essence, and then the mask. It wasn't that great. It felt like it was too much liquid on my skin. And then I have here the J Lash J Mask, under eye mask. I usually went and use this on my boyfriend because whenever he comes over, I just give him a facial. He loves it. So every single time I do, I just put on these eye masks for him. And then my boyfriend and I had like a little sheet mask date, and we did these Moschino and Sephora face masks. It was super cute. It was in the little bear shape like this, and we had a blast. We had a lot of fun together, and I feel like with a lot of these sheet masks, it's a way for me and my boyfriend to really bond with each other and to just take care of our skin with each other. I don't have a lot of makeup that I used up, but I have a lot that I'm decluttering because it's either just really old or it just really sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with some things that I actually finished out, and it's going to be here the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Primer. This is the mattifying primer. It's not mattifying at all in the slightest. It might give you like a soft matte finish, but it's not gonna last a whole bunch. So I mostly use this on some of my models that I do work with. So within the flash photography, I feel like this is beautiful because it's not too shiny, not too matte, it's kind of in between. So whenever the flash is hitting their face, it kind of just gives them a glow from within look. Touch in Sol No Problem. I love this primer so much. I just can't live without it. I have my backup. It's ready to be used, but I just have so many other primers that are in my collection that just need to be gone and over with. So although I used up my favorite Holy Grail primer, I'm going to be taking a break from using it because I just need to make sure that everything in my makeup collection is being used as much as my skincare. I got two foundations. First, I have the ShopMissA A+ Buildable Satin Foundation. I have the shade Pure Beige, a beautiful buildable foundation that feels very light on the skin. You do have to powder it though. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. If you're looking for like a Kat Von D Lock-It dupe, this is your girl. I have the shade True Beige in this foundation. If you guys watched my video where I talked about 10 products that I'm using up during fall, I mentioned these two items. Now these ones are just gonna be thrown out because they just gotta go. So my Shiseido Aura Dew in the shade Solar, she's all dried out. She fell in a little pile of spider webs and dust, so she's gone. And then one of you guys actually just told me to just throw this out, and this is my Ulta Beauty Gel Eyeliner. Super small already. She's going, she's not good. Don't buy her, don't get it. Don't get it. Completely finished two different powders. I have the Beauty Bakery Flower Powder in yellow. Love this stuff so much. I use this on my clients all the time. It's like the beautiful, perfect light yellow color, and it'll just help set the foundation without making your skin look dry. Also, I have here the Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot in the shade Banana. Don't get it, not worth it. I know I finished it, but don't do it. Completely finished up the ShopMissA Wonder Liner in black, one of my favorite eyeliners in general, and also my discontinued BH Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Nude. So everything else I'm just going to be decluttering. So I'm going to start off with the NYX lip liner, and this one is the red in Hot Red. This stuff is really dry, don't like it. I have the ShopMissA Stellar Holographic Eyeliner in Comet. Once this kind of ages, it gets a little chunky, so it's not quite smooth. I have here the Pretty Vul Eyelash Serum. This is what gave me my allergic reaction. No, I'm so sorry. I feel like Pretty Vul has amazing things on their website, but this is just not it. It just caused my lash line to really deteriorate and become raw, red, and irritated. Same with this one. This is the Oh Honey Lashes Latex-Free Lash Adhesive. This is so amazing, but there's an ingredient in here that I'm just simply allergic to, which also contributed to my allergic reaction, so gotta let this one go as well. Their lashes are amazing. I have an entire lash try on for their lashes. I highly recommend them, but I just think the glue just has something in it that just did not mesh with me. NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Beauty Mark, as well as the Line and Load in the shade Never Listen. I feel like these are just whatever. They're not that special. I also have the Kat Von D Aisha. This is amazing, but it's just really old. One of my favorite colors for the lips. It's this beautiful purple. Love it. And then three mascaras, because you guys know I'm really diligent with throwing them out. I have some ones from Makeup Revolution. I have the Real Her one and Profusion. Hair care is really simple. I don't wash my hair every day, so it takes me a little longer to go through things. So I'm gonna start off with some dry shampoo because I did mention I don't wash my hair every day. I have both of the ShopMissA dry shampoos. I love these. I think if I were to recommend one of the two, Detox. Detox just makes your hair feel fresh. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel heavy, but it's not too lightweight to the point where you feel like you sprayed air into it. It just works, and I think that for the price, for $1.88 for this one, and for, I think this one's just $1, I mean, you get quite a bit of product. It's great, perfect for travel, and just perfect to just toss in your bag whenever you just need that quick freshen up. I got some hairspray from Bedhead that I kept in my client kit. This was great to really lock in and hold everything. This is probably like the strongest hold hairspray. It definitely made your hair crunchy. So if someone wanted that, I would definitely pick this out, but I don't think I'd ever repurchase it because it was just crunch city. Here are some shampoos and conditioners. This one is by Yes To, and it is the Scalp Relief Tea Tree and Sage Oil. great. If you are looking for something affordable, drugstore, and easily accessible, get these. I do feel like though I need a lot of hydration in my conditioner. This conditioner wasn't like the most hydrating, but the shampoo really did wonders on my scalp. Love it so much. And I feel like that was the whole point of it, to really help soothe the scalp here. And then speaking of scalp, I also went through another scalp shampoo and conditioner by Derma E. And this is to just soothe dry, irritated scalp. This one worked way better as far as moisturizing content. So the conditioner really just felt like a mask on my hair, and it felt like whenever I rinsed it out, I had this nice, soft, silky hair that I could just, you know, it was just great. And I feel like both of the shampoos and conditioners from Derma E and Yes To have a very nice and mild scent, so nothing too abrasive, so it won't irritate the scalp, but it will leave your hair feeling soft, fresh, and clean. Finally, we have the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil Hair Mask. Now, I like to actually keep this in my shower because I did finish this, but also I use this to hold my other hair masks that were in the little packets. I would just squeeze it out into here. I do like the coconut oil mask. I do love OGX's conditioning products. I do think it really works and really meshes well with my hair texture. So I would recommend this to you if you have something similar to me where it's like kind of thick, definitely wavy, and needs a lot of hydration. We have miscellaneous stuff, which is just random ass items I want to talk about. So in a previous ShopMissA review, I reviewed the ShopMissA oils, and I think that through use, I do have more of an opinion that I want to add on. Now, I do feel like the oils that you put in your diffusers are amazing. So my top two are going to be eucalyptus here, as well as peppermint. Those two, great, beautiful, I love them. But I do feel like the ones that you can apply on your body or your hair, so that's going to be avocado, argan, macadamia, and coconut, I don't think it's really worth it. I think, yes, $1 is well spent, but I feel like at the end of the day, you can get some argan oil from a different brand in a bigger bottle for essentially cheaper per ounce. So I feel like with these ones, it's not really worth it. But I do feel like if you are someone who diffuses, definitely get the diffusing oils. Hand sanitizer. If you are still looking for hand sanitizers that smell amazing, Bath & Body Works has their hand sanitizers on their website for $5 for $8, which is like okay, that's fine. And I think the only reason why I say that is because you have to pay for shipping. Their website doesn't offer free shipping, so that's the only thing that I'm like, ugh, about. I don't know why I didn't do it before, but I'm starting to put candles in my bathroom. That's new for me. I feel like it just gives you like this different vibe. It makes you feel like, oh my God, I have my shit together. It just feels different, okay? I don't know, I feel more of an adult when I do it now. So I usually keep my candles back there. You see that little shiny thing? That's where I keep them. But I don't know, there's something about like putting it off to the side of your sink and just lighting it, turning off all of the lights in your room, and then just like seeing the little candle light. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna stop. But this one is the Mahogany Balsam. I love all of the mahogany scents that Bath & Body Works has to offer. Hello, I love their toothpaste. Amazing. This one is the hemp seed oil ones. I do want to note that these ones are the fluoride free, but my dentist told me that I should be using fluoride toothpastes. So I'm switching into the hemp seed fluoride ones. So I don't know, thought I'd mention that. They're great. You see it in every single Empties, okay? Also, I went through a lot of these Sigmagic scrubs. Now, these ones have the brush cleaners in them with the little scrubbies. I don't know if I could take it out. Oh, there we go. It looks like this. Love it. You could definitely save this and use some like Dr. Bronner's, which is what I do, and then just put it in here and just rub your brush around. It is a little expensive, however, I do feel like this is the best brush cleanser on the Sigma Beauty website. You can also use the code ThatsSoYin if you want to save money. I do have 2 of these that I did use up, so it's definitely worth it. But I feel like I have so many brushes, and because I work on clients, the amount of brushes that I have to clean every single week is a little astronomical. But sometimes if I do run out of these Sigma soaps or any of my ShopMissA ones, I do go into Dr. Bronner's, and this is something that I use for my body. I use it as hand soap. I also use it to clean my brushes, to clean my bathroom. It is like the most versatile soap, and I usually use the peppermint one because I love the smell of peppermint. I just love smelling clean. So I go through these pretty often, and when I do use it as hand soap, I always try to reuse my foaming hand wash bottles, and I will do half of the Dr. Bronner's and half water, and I'll shake it up, and that's what the hand soap concoction will be. And then this one's the Mahogany Teakwood one by Bath & Body Works. Here's another Bath & Body Works item. This is the French Lavender and Honey Body Wash. So whenever I do body wash concoctions, I do like a third of Dr. Bronner's and then the rest of water, and then I will be able to wash my body. So I don't just throw these out after one use, I actually just refill it with Dr. Bronner's after I'm done. No matter what contacts you wear, whether that's clear, colored, cosplay, clean it with Clear Care. It really does work. It just takes all of that dirt and grime from that day and just really takes it away from your contacts without drying them out. And finally, last but not least, are my favorites. These are the OnCali CBD gummies. These are 500 milligrams and 6 milligrams per gummy. These are so delicious. They literally taste like candy, and I have like the most sensitive tongue when it comes to anything bitter. So anything that has CBD in it, majority of the time I can taste it, but with these ones, they literally taste like nothing, and they're just so addicting. Whenever I eat these, I make sure I take them at night because I do fall asleep. Whenever I have pains, whether that's menstrual cycle pains or just headaches in general, I just take these, and within like an hour or so, I'm just pain-free. So highly recommend these. These are super affordable as well, and they ship from the Bay Area. So if you're looking for something affordable that works, it's accessible, then definitely check out the OnCali CBD gummies. Wow, we're done. We are done with this Empties. This is the largest Empties I've ever done. I can't believe I went through 58 bottles of nail polish. I am so crazy. I am crazy. But thank you all so much for watching this video and staying tuned. I know this video was so incredibly long. I try to make it as speedy as possible. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day today. Don't forget to check out my press-on nail shop at shopbeautybyjasmineyin.com. If you guys love this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what products you are trying to empty this season. Or if your empties was as extensive as mine, I'd like to know that. I would love to know. Please let me know if you beat me, because next season we will have a battle if you did beat me this time around, okay? Thank you. As always, I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.